A food handler in Nevada notices a sanitizer bucket reading 80 ppm for chlorine. What should they do first? A. Add more water to dilute. B. Add sanitizer until it reaches proper strength. C. Continue using it as long as it smells strong. D. Replace it with hot water. Answer, B. Chlorine sanitizers must be at 100 to 200 ppm. If too weak, the bucket must be adjusted immediately. A handwashing sink is completely blocked by stored boxes. What is the correct action? A. Move boxes only if a manager complains. B. Leave them since the sink is rarely used. C. Remove all items immediately. D. Use the prep sink instead. Answer, C. Handwashing sinks must be accessible at all times under Nevada Health Code. A food worker finishes handling raw pork and grabs clean plates. What is required? A. Rinse hands with cold water. B. Change gloves and wash hands. C. Wipe hands with sanitizer towel. D. Shake hands dry and continue. Answer, B. Contact with raw meat requires full handwashing before touching clean items. A delivery arrives with milk at 48 degrees Fahrenheit. What should the food handler do? A. Store in freezer to rapidly cool. B. Accept only if sealed. C. Reject the delivery. D. Keep for immediate use. Answer, C. TCS foods like milk must arrive at 41 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Which food requires a minimum internal cooking temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 seconds? A. Tenderized steak. B. Ground pork. C. Chicken breast. D. Fish fillet. Answer, C. Poultry needs the highest cooking temperature for safety. A food handler must change gloves when A. Gloves feel slightly loose. B. Switching from raw to ready-to-eat foods. C. Every 3 hours automatically. D. The manager enters the room. Answer, B. Changing tasks, especially from raw to RTE food, requires new gloves. A prep worker sneezes and resumes chopping lettuce. What should they do immediately? A. Wipe hands with apron. B. Continue if sneeze wasn't on food. C. Wash hands properly. D. Change workstation. Answer, C. Sneezing contaminates hands, proper handwashing is mandatory. Which is an approved method for cooling large batches of soup? A. Leaving on counter until room temperature. B. Using ice bath and stirring. C. Placing directly in deep containers. D. Keeping lid tightly closed. Answer, B. Ice baths rapidly cool foods within required time limits. If a worker has diarrhea, Nevada law requires A. Wearing gloves. B. Working only in dish area. C. Immediate exclusion from work. D. Using sanitizer before tasks. Answer, C. Diarrhea is a big sick symptom requiring exclusion. What is the safest way to thaw frozen meat? A. On the counter overnight. B. In hot running water. C. In refrigerator at 41 degrees Fahrenheit or below. D. Near cooking area. Answer, C. Thawing must occur under controlled cold conditions. Which situation causes cross-contamination? A. Raw beef stored below produce. B. Sanitizer stored away from food. C. Wiping cloth stored in sanitizer. D. Frozen food stored together. Answer, A. Raw meats must always be stored under produce. A worker tests sanitizer and the strip does not change color. What does this mean? A. Strip is defective. B. Sanitizer is too strong. C. Sanitizer is ineffective. D. Water is too cold. Answer, C. No color change indicates the sanitizing solution isn't active. A utensil used to serve rice must be cleaned every A. 1 hour. B. 2 hours. C. 4 hours. D. 5 hours. Answer, C. FDA food code requires cleaning and sanitizing every 4 hours. When must a food handler report a cut on their hand? A. Only if bleeding. B. Only if customer notices. C. Always, before beginning work. D. Never, if covered with gloves. Answer, C. Cuts can contaminate food and must be reported. What is the correct hot holding temperature for gravy? A. 115 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 125 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 135 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. D. 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer, C. Hot holding TCS foods must stay at or above 135 degrees Fahrenheit. A food worker stores cleaning chemicals next to wrapped tortillas. This is A. Acceptable if labels are clear. B. Allowed only during busy hours. C. A chemical contamination risk. D. Fine if chemicals are sealed. Answer, C. Food and chemicals must be stored separately. What should be done if a refrigerator thermometer reads 50 degrees Fahrenheit? A. Turn off and restart unit. B. Move TCS foods to a working cooler. C. Add ice to the shelves. D. Open door to release heat. Answer, B. TCS foods must remain at 41 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. Bare hand contact is allowed only with A. Ready-to-eat bread. B. Washed apples. C. Raw, uncooked foods. D. Baked cookies. Answer, C. Bare hands may contact raw foods intended for cooking. Which symptom must be reported immediately to a manager? A. Headache. B. Sore muscles. C. Jaundice. D. Mild cough. Answer, C. Jaundice indicates possible hepatitis A risk. The best thermometer for thin foods like patties is A. Bimetal stem. B. Laser thermometer. C. Air probe. D. Thermocouple. Answer, D. Thermocouples measure thin foods accurately. A cook leaves a knife in a soapy sink. Why is this unsafe? A. It wastes water. B. It can cause injury and hidden contamination. C. Soap damages the blade. D. Water dilutes sanitizer. Answer, B. Hidden knives are safety and contamination hazards. Gloves must be changed when A. Touching cash and returning to food. B. Hands feel warm. C. Gloves are still clean. D. Shifts change. Answer, A. Money is heavily contaminated, new gloves are required.